Bun. Ne-am întors cu Rogue Trader. Tocmai am luat o decizie din aia gen că-s bun sau rău. Și da. Venim de aici. Ce asta? Crash the platform. Ah, ca să trece Nicolo. Interesant. Du-ți aici, nu?
Too late. We are too late.
The people to fire trap.
Ethelthred and his escort never made it here,
Rendezvous.
which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak.
Okay.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Ethelthred is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Maud headed for earlier.
Ok. Dar înainte... Ce cuț aici? Mapă. Elevator. Ne duc astea. Asta nu cred că duce nicăieri, nu? Aici? Asta e închisă, cred că. Da, da. Deci în jos sau în...
Let's see this through.
Sau în dreapta în jos. Goods. Nu e nimic aici, doar... Plans go to blaze energy capable of powering a vast void. This clearly does not serve as stateroom. The generators can include power and indicate that it is about the room after the Lord Captain's quarters. Loot. Unde e loot? What? Unde era loot? Aici. Unde e loot? Ah, asta. Ochelari. Trilogic. Ce cred că la mai mult trebuie ăsta. Helmetul decât la care stau la distanță. It's quarters. Wow, are fântână înăuntru. Wow! Ce viață are asta? Tap. Opa. That's not good. Prea bine deloc ce se întâmplă, nu? N-ar trebui să fie mult.
Let's seize the moment.
I find anything that can only be equipped by a character of certain convention rank. Can operate character. Dogmatic follower. That grants the wearer immunity to enemy criticals for the first 3 rounds. Devenim von Valancius, body sprawled on the large, broad-wrenched desk, the archmilitant's corpse still clutching a weapon, slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was...
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not
Nasz
to mention that
mortal
the
chiar.
Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me.
Being closer to the body, the cause of death is apparent. A rogue trader's life was ended by an auto pistol shot. Extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise. Last moment she expressed. Survive. Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood, spattered parchment, a scroll that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Try to touch Theodora, am I able to see killer through her eyes?
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Inspect the shards by the desk. It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that as much as you can see certain. On closer examination, the shards appeared iridescent, rather than completely transparent, as they had been submerged. Brought them for combustible fuel. The shards tell you.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul. That's for tainted witchcraft.
Inspect the papers. Reports, accounts, dispatch. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly remarkable from the rest. This handwritten letter signed with the initial XS. The sealed symbol vaguely familiar to you. Esteemed Theodora, a child in circumstances has demanded your immediate assistance in our vital cause. Forthwith upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparation of the crew, you are to depart from Ricard system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Heinrichs van Kallax, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer him any assistance required of you, after which you will provide him passage to the Furibundus system aboard your ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence and wait further instructions. Anticipating any question you may have, I will stress that the nature of Interrogator von Kallax's activities on Ricard Minoris is no concern to you. If required, Van Kallax himself will disclose the details. The Emperor light. Lore Imperium Testicide. Send a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodora, was signed with the seal of one of the holy orders of the Empire, Inquisition, the secret police of Imperium, that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemy of humanity. Arch militant bad. Another pistol shot straight through the Mort's forehead, spraying on the floor. Ah, Mort used it. Furniture around with blood. Brain mat and shards of his skull. The safety of the archmilitant's weapon is off. The killer must have been split second quicker than he.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira,
Dear.
you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do...
Okay. Just at Theodora's rosary. The weird anomaly, Commerce and Lore Imperium. Commerce. Care e cea mai mult commerce? Nu, what the f... Nu asta. Rogue Trader's Clock. Grant Fellowship for an enemy. Grant plus change fellowship for each enemy in a cell radius. Change some fellowship. Încă că văd. Character's ability to interact with other creatures to devise charm and befriend them. High fellowship will help character find a way. Says commerce. Lui.
Onward to victory.
Onward to victory. Wow. Servitor. Ok. Stai. Tu aici. Aici. And medium. Armor protects your character from incoming damage. Line medium armor types are both. Also indicates the percent of incoming damage from the enemy attack you can absorb. The type of armor influence attack will dodge, test, dodge, ban. Attacks more often but takes more damage when hit. Medium armor absorb more damage character but reduce the mobility. Some talents. Acesta. They were in again deflection. Swing.
Forward.
Maybe. Acting abilities. Damage. Shock.
Doubt is for the weak.
Nice. Momentum. Partea. Expose weakness. Shit. Okay. Dodge and parry. Targets on enemies with line of sight. To exploits. Attack işte da pet inflicts one stack exploit effect on all enemies. Wow. Can we transparent the combat checking and no stay.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Double check your aim.
What the fuck was that? Este fikret soktu. Sweep era, no? Leaning.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Tá greu mai mare.
Was
Bom. Often if their intelligence is less than 3. Is until the end of turn. Poți să aleg asta? Or is attack de gain? Thick skin. Living shield. Can create with depth. Charge and slash the end war is moving grunts. Navy officer. Once bracelet is applied, you affect on it. Bonus to parry. Melee weapon specialist. Access to the hammers or the mesh. Use of ability cost. Doing my part. No, the character in the current part has much demonic creatures. It's affected by allies non-damage. When it's affected by allies non-damage. The result increased by 1 for 1 round. Current part gained to the same characteristic was chosen from humanity's finest. There are Navy officer uses brace for impact. Chain weapon expert. Enemies gain no melee spirit bonus against the character. Heavy armor allows the wearer Allows the wearing of heavy armor. Contempt. Așa. Red perception bonus is 10 higher when you gain reflections. Așa. Cover, partially covered, they cover by 15% bonus. This will put the damage reduced by until next turn. Allies gain 1 hit chance and critical while the target. When the Psyker uses Divination Psychotic power, they without a natural lock. First dodge attempt on every enemy combat suffers a flawless pan. Every 9th stressful dodge. Fatebringer. Allies under the effect of lipstick. At the beginning of every round, the Psyker Just. Așa. Fired up. The critical damage increased by until the end of combat. Deals damage to 3 different enemies. The soul until the next. Place asta. Iconoclast. Which bridge? Vai, ce se întâmplă aici?
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader.
Is dead, I found it. Așa.
God Emperor preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Because I need to refigure. Ship can be steered out of the world, but you must find her.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
See Conrad Vogter clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The bridge blade is holding a sustained dark box. Seemed up and glimmer to them.
We are out of time.
Partea. Deci așa. Just die with honor.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that... Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for that.
What? Theodora is dead.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Cred că vreau să întâmplă asta, nu? Wow. Da. Defeat the warp creature. Amen. Timpul față. Battle. Counter enemies with various abilities. See details. Brace for impact. Bun. Exploit exit. Ce face asta? Dodge and parry.
But of course.
My place is at the fore.
Nice. Nice. Mă duc acolo să trag în ala. Amount is required. Allows guy to use heroic act, low value. Perfect.
Break them around. Chaos guides me. Follow my lead. My faith strengthens me.
Moving out!
Okay, no there's fucking you.
Witness My resolve.
Did Pick 4.
Follow my lead.
Da ceva damage. Ai vreo unul viu? Ai, frate.
Weapon at the ready. Stay vigilant. Follow my lead.
Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Mis. Tos. Oh, cât damage a dat. Asta de armură. Să da parry.
Emperor's
Easy.
judgment.
Stai. Blade shard. Nuttler colors. Increase the radar by 20%. Hmm. Intelligence less than 3 exchange. Cut intelligence. Aha. Un level up. Effect by worsted armor. The warrior takes damage, they can wish plus the dodge attack 3 times. The warrior has not attacked this turn, they can. Enemy suffers just bad. Stronger together. Same characteristic as chosen humanity. Whenever it scores a critical hit or says the parries an attack in the primary weapon, they immediately make an attack. Nice. Place asta. Parry, agility, toughness. Hmm. No. Melee attack an additional 3 damage base. I have no addition. No. This attack the king one stack slot at the end of combat. Shasta. Toughness. Intelligence. After shock. This method damage when you stores. Then after shot the targets of half the Fatebringer. Armor penetration. Place asta. Asta cam nașpa cu ballistics. No, unpredictable. Hit chance mă întreb. Full wounds assault așa. No. Enemy damage by soldier areas attack suffer așa. Așa. Reattacks, nu. Last weapon. Cut his last weapons. To different enemies, the soldier gains dosage on the next attack. Synchronous missiles protect cover and Alaskriti. Each shot fired by soldier grants them agility until the end. What's agility? Dodge reduction. Demolition engineer. Enough bullets for everyone. Soldiers can attack in turn. More damage to enemies that have not suffered damage during this combat. So fortress, full cover, integrity. Just a revealing slaughter. Enemies damaged by soldier area attacks. No. Peka asta. Level 16.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself. Rivor, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
How did you people survive?
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then, I prayed for all.
Was knocked off his out the air around the fields of voice of command being issued. Here's something sobbing. One of the survivors buckling under stress. They has cuffs and crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
What must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report and... blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sit...
Okay. A throne. The image before you is swimming sources currents invisible to mortal eyes. If whatever is beneath the thin shelf constantly changes while the still remaining the same. It's taken the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true real nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in older fire, and the other vessel of ancient bores into you. Voice sweeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with the horrors of the warp.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their full roots. into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are a myriad. When if you save the same call, find invaded you might. Your voice, but you cannot stop me.
Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force them to walk your path. You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy. A relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Okay.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. And through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Open the cargo manager screen and learn from about the cargo on your flagship, the amount of types and percentage of cargo being filled up. The cargo tab, you see the details about the items packing in the cargo slot. You need to use them right inside the packing. The cargo is needed when traded soon. And you will meet them soon. Deep shadows awareness can be seen on Abel's face. Abelard, though the old officer's eyes are keen. Break over you from head to toe, he frowns, mutters something that makes him say, well then. I help but notice that Essential does not know how to talk to you or how where to begin. His sensation brings a bewildering smirk to your face as though someone else's entirely is gloating all the officer's confusion, seeing your smile itself together. Nicely voiced. I must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior middle ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy, while others got unfilled entirely, and now the Dex clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. It's not getting more persistent, but I do not wish to trade, Asha. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears the Heretes were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given that the informant on board was our own master of whispers. What is the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I am still receiving updates across the ship. They are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn have the honor of being the visitors to Lord Captain. We see him tracking down the Void. No, Lord Captain, in all the commotion, the stray went cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him. Any mutineers who may still be stuck in the ship's many corridors, but frankly, I'll not be surprised to hear that they are now one shuttle short. I'm afraid that it will be some time before the answer for all has rocked. To start to summon the officers. Just Everand relays the order to the adjutant to the far end of Magnificent's chamber. Some eyes bore into you. The experience reveals strange joy grossed in awareness. Attention, officers. We have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Hilea von Valantius personally conducted today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to our hardest. Yawn. Give me a press. What are the major? Perhaps you would introduce those present. As you wish, your lordship. Tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain and simply does it flash. Victiri Suri Otta of the Toliman line, our new Vox Master. Used to communicate short. This lady. It is an honor to serve you, your lordship. Aboard this vessel you have the command of 1,000 crew members, hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communication between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth. Beside her is Raver, the master helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray faster in our pirate trap. Hail, Lord Captain. This here ship's a good as home to me, so the rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her any grief. At last, our High Factotum Generis Dan Kronk, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship. It's an honor, your lordship. You may trust me with all the matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done the highest standard. In the second row, we have the 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery aboard, Inferno's masters whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship, and lastly, Trimaster servant of the Omnissiah. Is that an anti-god knowledge? The three officers salute you. The Inferno's master does so with confidence, while the others betray nervousness. The Trimaster's salute resembles a dance, involving complicated manipulation of the tall crease, mechanoids, tentacle-like robot. Thank you. Everything's too well. I serve prisoner. Master Helmsman. Right you are, Lord Captain. To cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ships sound more or less. But without the engine seer, tech priest, whose specialization is maintain and repair the secret machine. Prime navigator, you fell in battle. You have no way out of the system. If we try to set much on the tone inside the wrap, I don't know. Warp, I don't know what will happen first. Wrap, drive, torn pieces and all melting. Also, if you allow me to interject, we arrive in the system, my crew follow standard protocols and conduct an account of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was a novice nobility station, an ancient organization of noble mutant families. Chains allowed them to safely guide the war-capable voice ship to the interior. The station maintains complete vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hopes. We have located a navigator in the very same system. It's an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing from God Emperor. A sharp bolt of pain launches through your skull as a response to what you've just heard. You understand that it's not a good Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of Demar. The words of the demon. A promise of wealth was extended to you by the nightmarish demonic entity that spoke to you in the breach during the ship translation of the war, that appeared before you during the translation. I am the will of the Weaver's destiny. Today I will weave a new thread and erase the possibility of chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of responsibility. The thread that will help you find the keys of salvation. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else I'll find some iron asteroids to use as your new residence. It's slightly less shitty news. We can go round and round the system till our heads are swimming, as long as the Prometheus supplies last. Combustible fuel. And if any thick as Grok's shit lowlife comes sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so don't worry on that score. Inferno's Master Report. Yes, Lord Captain, the Talmal bows in difference. I can report that all fires across the deck have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material loss and crew casualty has been completed. The result has been submitted to this essential and the high factotum. The post passed to him after previous Infernal Master and his next 3 deputies have expired in the line of duty. The lad's managed well so far, he can take the heat, so to speak. High factotum, have a report. You are toiling day and night to compile a account of the losses. The task will require the next to no involvement from your lordship. I'll personally ensure all the damaged components are given to Tech Priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource that cannot replace single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confined to the scum from the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We'll be able to make up for Landclaws and the nearest plant, Ricard Minoris. However, the plan and the whole system in fact belongs to the winter-scale rogue traders dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting the plan without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the rogue trade. Especially true, given the Caligos winter-scale speechment for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thug who usually installs as governors is planked. Prime Master. Hiratal. Voice is heard by a vox translator emerges from the tech priest Lord Captain. The foes that set upon this double warship destroyed the responsibility. Hundreds of machine spirit, the great warp engine, entrusted into my charge is unharmed. Thank the Omnisci, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet defeated a prayer protocol capable of sung its sorrow and anger. We are sorry, Great, so I must also report that the engineer Primal sees principal spiritual authority that all the texts on board fell in battle. The Magus was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. Most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience comprehension of the sacred protocols equals to fallen Magus. We require a replacement as soon as possible. Will someone care to translate it? I see. Thank you. So, Ernest, have anything to report? No, my job's simple. Maintain the arsenal on fire where I'm told. But just ask anyone. We have no able crew. Got no able crew, no Lord Captain. You forgot yourself. So what? The ship's in ruin. Every second officer's dead, and now we've got Green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us to void knows where. Silence. Forces, seize the mutineer. If only the one officer out of the whole lot was fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all. Our lordship, I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What will you have us do, Master Hornist? The former Master Hornist, I would say, besides the replacement, besides finding the replacement, that is for me. Stand down, release him. I have no intent of punishing the man for a moment of weakness, not after the terrible attack we've endured. Few and far between, so that a reason may remain at its post. I'll leave him standing. To ease your sniveling, you'll disgrace yourself with the entire clan. Enough, the histories are. Let's resume. Stop weeping blood from his no broken nose. Shock, what happened to thrown him. I acknowledge that the fate is not. To summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members. We require a new engineer prime and navigator. Is that to prevent us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain. But bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. The ship system must be properly inspected for damage, major damage, and which only carry out on footfall station. Massive void, port, edge of corners expanse, and the notorious of it. Ice trade and rope trade intrigue. Only a dockyard in the sector. We will never reach footfall without first solving those three immediate problems. What can you tell me about the system which currently find ourselves? I chatted to the Voxmaster at this point, Miss Stollis. We are in Ricard's star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of Lord's predecessors. There are 3 inhabitant bodies in the system, and our attempt is to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The novice nobility station has not simply failed to answer. It seems maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a signal distress from the prison planet of the system, and Rican Minori itself is also not responding to our hails, but is most alarming that our augurs sensor technology that allows voice chip to scan planets, spot enemies, and obtain various other kinds of crucial data have intercepted signals from the surface and seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. It's not very encouraging, but without a navigator, tech priest, and the new crew members, we're unable to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet and the novice nobility station and find out what the void think for this port. Salute you as well. Your lordship, there is one other thing. Confidential matter of the most important. Lady Theodora, as you eternally esteemed predecessor, brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who was the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything. And I shall tell you, Lord Inquisitor, Hand of the Emperor, chief architect of his will in Cornus Expanse. Behind the commission, what is the, he asked? I came across a strange handwritten letter. This was signed XC, referring to Countess de Note, I presume. Quite right. Xavier Calcazar. Later was to seek out Lord Inquisitor right-hand man on Hendrix van Kalx. 1. An interrogator, you understand. All I know that he's somewhere in the system, that we must find him and offer him whatever our system requires. Footfall. The Furibundus system. Finding him without any information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either the Navis Nobility or the governors of Rican Minors, may know something. That is all of it, your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it's a mere taste of daily burden of rogue trader. As soon as you must take up the reins of the Magus Protectorate. See another scrutiny look, as if trying to gauge how long will he hold out under this mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and he seems to about to offer some words of encouragement. Sister Agatha, explain yourself. The Psyche is suffering some alignment or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judge that it will be unwise to leave her unsupervised. Brief moments his angry voice sounds. I also hoping to approach you with personal request, but he can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Daybreak. Is there nothing else? Declare a briefing concludes that the witch to heal. Come to your senses. Damn it. Actually, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard. My head is still spinning. Something very strange is hidden away, and I can't make out of it. No matter how hard I try, a single word is all the echo. Daybreak, or simply it's dawn, and it's ringing and ringing like an echo, like bell. But it's daybreak. Why is it so dark? Cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Tlas? No, not yet anything. The voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make sense of any of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it back. Alright? Lord Captain, if you want to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by whispers on many occasions. I'm sure you'll benefit from them as well. If there's nothing else value to report, I declare this briefing concluded. It's time to get to work. Bun. Salvăm pe nouă aventură, dar data viitoare.